That's great. I can't wait to show these at seminary. Are there any more of Mike?
A couple more. See if you like this one.
Is that Mike?
That's Mike.
Oh, he's gonna love that one. I'm sure glad he and Danny signed up for seminary again this year.
Me too. I've got to admit, I was a little surprised.
Oh, they're good kids, but they do get carried away sometimes.
That's for sure.
Let's see. Janice, Mike, Danny. Say, speaking of surprises, what do you think of Julia taking seminary? We've got some good pictures of her.
Yeah, she does take a nice picture.
Wait till you see the nice pictures I found of you.
Here, let me see that.
Not a chance, not until Monday.
Well, I was going to show you the ones I have of you, but I guess I'll just have to wait.
Guess so.
Say, what about that new girl Sister Red reminded us about? Do we have any slides of her?
Elaine! I forgot all about her. Oh, Eric, I feel terrible.
We've still got time. Why don't we call her parents right now?
And so this year, we'll be studying the New Testament. We'll be learning about the life and teachings of the Savior and his apostles. Now, one of the major themes in the New Testament is how we can be in the world, but not of the world.
What does that mean?
Well, in a general way, it means we should be active, informed participants in the world around us, but we shouldn't be corrupted by the evil in the world. We should let our light shine and not let the wickedness in the world snuff it out. But we'll be talking about that in just a few minutes. Remember last week when we met all the students from Northgate High School? Today, Eric and Becky will introduce the students from Clayton Valley High. Are you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Gloria, would you mind getting the lights?
Sure.
As you all know, Eric Petersen is our class president this year. Ever since Eric was very young, he has always enjoyed music and sports, but his special talent has been lending a helping hand. This ability developed very early and has become perfected through countless hours of dedication. So let's all give a hand for the man who lends a hand, Eric Petersen.
Wherever you find school activities, you'll find the next member of our class.
Julia!
For example, last year she was junior prom chairman. She had the lead in the school musical, was one of the school's top debaters, and was selected queen of the spring ball.
Could have done better.
Now, all of this takes beauty and brains and energy. And for energy, you need to eat.
Like Eric, Julia became proficient very early in life. And she still enjoys a tasty tidbit now and then. Would you like to share?
Next, we'd like to introduce someone who's always horsing around.
Mike Schaefer.
And this may sound a little fishy, but Mike has always...
Had a ball in life.
And of course, where there's Mike, there's...
Danny!
Right, Danny, our high-flying practical joker. We've done some checking, and Danny's had some things backfire on him.
Danny plays in the Clayton Valley Band. And the day after Danny hit Alan's trombone slide, he was greeted by a little surprise.
And the day after, Danny got into Mike's lunch and traded a dozen prunes for Mike's cookies.
Someone mysteriously put prune pits in Danny's carburetor. Now, isn't that carrying the law of Moses a bit too far?
Say, where are Mike and Danny this morning?
I don't know. They were here every day last week.
Probably didn't want to set any records.
I hope Sister Red doesn't mind if we come to class a little bit late this morning.
Well, you know what she always says. Man does not live by bread alone.
Ah, true. Every now and then you need an early morning donut.
Next, we'd like you to meet Elaine Conrad. She's new to our class this year.
Ever since Elaine was very young, she's enjoyed taking care of others.
Be quiet.
And although she doesn't make a big deal about her activities, Elaine continues to spend time as a volunteer, helping those who really need help.
She's one person who does more than just hear the gospel. She lives it. Elaine, we want you to know that we're excited to have you in our class this year. Next, we have a young lady known for her smile.
What teeth?
But now that Janice is growing older, she seems to have a lot of questions about life. As her brother, I've tried to help, but she's never satisfied with my answers.
But we're confident that someday she'll get her answers.
Alan Evans has always had big plans.
And although he's the newest member of the church in our class, he knows more about it than just about anybody.
And last year, his test scores were so high that just about every university in the country sent him a letter. Alan's a lot of fun at parties, too.
Eric, he wasn't there.
Well, here's Alan at the youth conference.
I think he had a debate tournament.
Well, anyway, here's Alan at the dance.
He was at the library that night.
Well, at least we've got a mugshot.
You would get that picture. So I forgot to shave.
Last but not least, we have Becky Reynolds. Who would have guessed that this sleeping beauty would have accomplished so much in the next 17 years? From years filled with dance, phone conversations, gymnastics, phone conversations, diving, and phone conversations has emerged a young lady who last year led the girls' swimming and diving team to a championship, had straight A's in school, and still found time to be sophomore class president.
I can see we're in for a great year. Let's give Becky and Eric a big hand for all their work. Now let's talk for a few minutes about what it means to be in the world, but not of the world. Have you ever considered...
Walking together, talking, oh, talking together and wondering whether the good days we share will always be there.
And we're learning, turning the pages of history, trusting that life's not a mystery, learning we're part of a plan drawn on high, and maybe that's why I'm reaching.
'Cause I've gotta be the best I can be.
Yes, reaching, running faster, learning more.
But after each goal is met, I know there's something better yet, and I'm still waiting.